Hello everyone, my name is Marcelo and in this video we will learn the basics about browser automation with OpenRPA. So we'll create automation that will open a browser on Google Chrome and then we'll search, for example, for Lisbon weather, as we can see here, and we'll extract the temperature on the city. So we'll learn how to open the browser, navigate on the browser, and extract a value on the browser. So to start, let's create a new project, a new workflow. To do it, let's open here the General tab on OpenRPA, and then here on New, let's select the option New Project. So you can name it New Project as it is here. And now we have here our workflow where we'll develop our projects. So first step is to open the browser. So let's search here on the toolbox for the activity that will allow us to open the browser. So let's search for OpenRPA. And we can see that appears two activities with the same names. So this one from OpenRPA.ie only works with Internet Explorer. This one works with Google Chrome, Firefox or Edge. So we will use this one. So let's drag it to our project. And now here we have to indicate the browser that we want to use and the URL where we want to open the browser. So to do it quickly, we can open already Google Chrome on google.com. And now, if we click here on Get Current, OpenRPA will get the browser that it's open, so Chrome browser, and will fill also the URL that it got here from the browser that we have already opened. So, as we can see quickly, we have set up this activity. So now, if we close the browser and execute the project, so let's play, we can see that our project, our automation already opens the browser on Google Chrome. Now the next step is to develop the project to enter here the text and make the search. So to do it, we have here two options. We can use the recorder to do it quickly, but to learn also more easily, to understand better what it's done, let's do it more manually. So first let's take the activity that we should use to get the element, so this element, to then indicate the text to enter. So here on OpenRPA, so let's open it. Let's search on the toolbox for the activity get element. And we can see many get element activities, so let's use the one from OpenRPA.nm. So it's to work with Google Chrome, Firefox or Edge. So let's drag it to our project and let's click on Open Selector and indicate where we want to enter the text. So let's click here on Select and let's indicate here the field, and it got the selector. So now let's click on OK. And now inside of this activity, we will indicate the action that we want to perform on the elements, so on the input field. So let's use here an assign activity inside of this activity, and what we will indicate that we want to assign the value of the element that we have indicated, so of the input field, to Lisbon weather. For example, can be another city, no problem. But so to indicate, first here on tool, let's get the element, so item dot value. So by this way, we are indicating that we are assigning a value to the element that we have indicated, so the input field. And now here, let's indicate the value to assign, so to enter on the field. So let's open double quotes. And inside the double quotes, let's enter, for example, Lisbon weather. And now if we execute our project, it should open the browser and then enter here the text that we have indicated. Let's test. Let's execute the project. And as we can see here, the text that we have indicated on the project. Next step is to click here on Google search to do the search. So it's the same logic, so let's use another get element activity to first get the element and then indicate the action to execute on the element. So now let's click on Open Selector and indicate the button Google search. And now let's click on OK. And now let's indicate the action to execute, so it's a click. So to do it, here on the toolbox, let's search for click. And we can see the activity click element, so this activity executes a click on the indicated element. So let's write activity inside of the get element activity, and by this way, we'll be done a click to the element, so to the button. Let's test, so let's run again automation. And as we can see, it did the search after enter Lisbon weather. Now let's extract the temperature on the city. So it's the same logic. First, we need to get the element. So let's use the activity get element from OpenRPA.nm. And now let's indicate the element. So in our case, it's the temperature. So let's indicate it. Now we can click on OK. And now let's indicate the action to execute. So to get, in our case, the value stored on the element. So we can use here an assign activity, for example. And let's store so the value on the variable first. So let's here create a variable str temperature. And now let's do a control key to create a variable. So now we can see that it's create a variable here on the variables panel. So the value to assign to this variable will be the value of this element. So to get the value, first let's get the element, item, and now dot value. And by this way we are getting the value of the element. And now to see if the extraction is well succeed, let's use a right line activity after the assign. And here on the right line, let's open double quotes and let's enter the temperature on the indicated city. It's, and now let's do a space and let's call the variable str temperature. I made a mistake. I enter on Portuguese here. I will just change. And now here we can, after the variable, after the value, add here so plus. And now open double quotes again and add here the symbol. Now if we execute automation, it should open a browser, do the search, extract the value, and then write here on the output the temperature on the city. Let's see if it's working well. So let's close the browser and let's run the project again. Now, if you go to output, we can see so the message, the temperature on the indicated city, it's so in our case 14 degrees. So as we can see, it's working as expected. So if you liked this video, leave a like to help the channel to grow and also subscribe to it so you don't miss any more OpenRPA tutorials. I will see you on the next video.